joined us for day 2 of week 1. Our theme this week is Let's Celebrate. And yesterday I was a little nervous and forgot to do a few things I wanted to do. And that is, let's celebrate all of the good things that have happened to us or lessons that we've learned since the last time we were together in 2020 for our summer camp. So the thing I wanted to share with you, and I'm going to put a little post on Facebook, so make sure you join us there and let us know what you are celebrating. And that is, we have 2 new grandbabies that were born since last card camp. And that makes we have 3. So we're so excited. That is what a part of what we're celebrating. But do you know what we're celebrating today? Well, first, I think I'm going to tell you why I got into celebrating things like this. Probably 10 or 12 years ago, my sister had me read a book called Sammy's Hill. And in it, she was celebrating some funny things. Like, it was a National Broken Bone Day or something, and she was pretending she had a broken bone. And then it was New York Day, so she was made sure she was wearing her Big Apple t-shirt. And I just thought, we had such a kick learning about the different things she was doing. And we're like, gosh, I bet there are other things out there. So we found a book called Celebrating, I don't remember what it was called. But since then, I just started keeping track of little funny, quirky things we can celebrate. And so today you will never know. It is, well, there's other things, but the points that I want to make are, it's National Pink Day. Who would think they would have a day just for pink? I was excited to hear that. And today, only in 1868, the typewriter was invented. So I had already had camp preparations, but when I heard it was going to be typewriter day, I'm like, I've always loved typewriters. So I thought, I better make a card cutout that is a typewriter. So this is a birthday present that I got many years ago. I just love it. I just think it's so quaint. And I have it sitting on a hutch in our family room. But I'm like, I'm going to draw that typewriter for our card cutout. So sure enough, this is the model for our card cutouts we're going to do today. So I just love these. So camp was kind of settled already. I had to do a little bit of shifting to fit our typewriters in. So, of course, I had to make a pink typewriter since it is Pink Day. I was thinking too, today, because it is Pink Day, you could either go get a pink drink, or you could buy a new pink shirt, or maybe you need some pink paper. I don't know, but celebrate pink. Tomorrow is National Pink Day. So, of course, I had to make a pink typewriter. That's where I started. But then you can't help but think about a black typewriter, like the model here. And so I had to do a black typewriter as well. But then I couldn't stop. Oh dear, where'd it go? It's here somewhere. Oh yeah, I already cut one out. I'm sorry, but I wanted to get a little head start. And I understand a few of you have been getting a head start too, staying up all night cutting out. I don't know, you better not be sleeping in class. So I did this little seafoam typewriter too, and I think it's so cute. So I'm going to show you a sample. We're going to create a sample when we're done, but it's really fun. So we're using the typewriter cutouts. It's card cutout 197. We're not going to actually use that one in class, but you do have it in your kit. I was excited. It was too cute. I couldn't share it with you. Card cutout 195, the black, and 196, the pink. And then we have these fun leaves. Card cutouts 172. Oh, and of course, some notes we can tuck in our typewriter. That's card cutout 198. And then some flowers, card cutout 191. And then, oh, you caught me. I already cut that one out too. Card cutout 165. And these are a whole series of flowers that are included in your kit. Different colors. So if you don't want to make a pink typewriter, even though it's National Pink Day, you could pick a different color of flower. And then we'll be using our ABC Grunge. This is a really fun paper. This is in our seafoam, and it is the perfect thing to put behind our typewriter. And then, oh my gosh, I'm in love with these burlap polka dots, and even the solids. The colors are just so fun. I love them. So this happens to be the pink Cosmos. So we'll get started, and I'm going to start with, of course, the pink typewriter. So I am just going to cut this out quickly, and they're really kind of close spaced together. Spaced close. That's a tongue twister for me right now. They're spaced closely together, but I wanted to be able to fit 3 on a page, not just 2, so I apologize for that. And I am just doing my best to cut around this, leaving a little bit of the white edge. And it doesn't need to be perfect. I love the irregularity, actually. And I love the irregularity of the paint, how it goes outside the lines. And I am just using my big scissors because this are just mostly big cuts. There's not really any detailed or fussy cutting. So I'm just cutting out around here. Almost done with that. I honestly just love typewriters. I think they're so cute. It was 7th grade when I took my first type class, and I just loved it. I was typing everything I heard, saw. I would just sit there and type in the air with my fingers. I didn't have well, we did have a typewriter at home, but it wasn't fancy like the electric one at school. So I've got my little typewriter cut out. Now I'm going to cut out the message. And this one is Hello Friend, but of course you could use any of them. But we're just going to go ahead and cut out the Hello Friend. I'm so glad that we have time to hang out. It's been a long winter, and actually it just feels good to be able to gather again. It is so nice. Okay, so I've got Hello Friend cut out, and then there is a little flower that is poking out, and it is this pink one because it's National Pink Day. So I'm going to cut out this one, and I wanted it to swoop off to the right, but if you wanted it to swoop off to the left, you could use one of these lower. And I usually will just cut out in a big chunk first, so I only have a little piece of paper. It just is a little easier to manipulate my paper going around. And I'm just trimming around the best I can, but not making it such a hard job that it takes the fun out of it. Now remember, we have enough supplies, we can make 2 cards. One to keep if we really want, and one to give away. So be thinking who you might be sending it to so that you might use the right sentiment. Maybe it is a birthday, or maybe you're just saying hello. Okay, so we have our little flower cut out. Excuse me, we have all of our pieces. The next thing we want to do is I'm going to use an X-Acto knife, and I am just going to cut a slit across so I can tuck my note in. And you want it to be, of course, on the back side of the little paper holder wheel thing there. And I like to use this mat to cut on. You could use anything, but you make sure that you have protected your surfaces below. And then all you do is you just tuck your little note in there. And I just think that is so cute and so fun. And then what I like to do is just kind of curl the edges like it had rolled up through the typewriter. So just curling the edges just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to use regular tape. Make sure I have it positioned the way I want. And I'll just use regular tape in the back to hook it in place. Okay, now this one we adhered to the pink polka dot burlaps, or pink Cosmos burlap. Let's see. I know, there we go. I'm like, I know this open somehow. And we're just going to cut our paper again. For those of you that are new to us, we're just going to cut it at 5.5 inches. And I really like this paper trimmer, but any paper trimmer you have will work just great. So if you have a big chopping one, or if you have a smaller one, whatever you have, it'll work just fine. It's just so we can cut our paper in half. And then I just fold it in half. And now you could use a scorer or a bone folder to do that if you wanted. But something that I often do too is if you have a pen handy, or if you have your embossing tool, you can just simply rub that up and down it. And that just makes such a crisp fold. That might be a little tool technique you want to try. Okay, so because I used the just the single-sided tape, it makes it really easy for me to stick my flower in now because I have room there. And if I want it to just go down a little bit lower, I could just simply cut a little bit off. And now I can tuck it in to go however I want. And then what I like to do is I am just going to take a little bit of mounting tape. And I'm going to put it in a few different places. I'm just going to cut me a few pieces here. I'm going to put one on the back of the flower. And then I'll put a couple just scattered around. Oh, I took off both. Okay, so I'm not going to take off the little flowers yet because I want to make sure that it is positioned just right. I want to make sure I have my card right side up too. And then I just try and center and position that. And then I'm just going to tuck my little flower in until I like its position. I think that looks, oh shoot, I forgot to take off the green backing. So I'm just going to slide it in again, and now position it just how I want, and then I'll just go ahead and stick it down. And because I put the mounting tape on the flower, it made it really easy to adhere to this card and keep everything in place. So you can see how easy it is to make these cute typewriter cards. And I honestly think it is such a fun day that it's National Typewriter Day. I could hardly wait to show you these cards. They are so, so fun. We are not going to make the black one. I think, I'm going to tell you a couple of tips though, but I think you can get the principles of what this one is to do. So we just cut out the black typewriter. I've cut out the flower. And I'll hurry and cut the leaves out. The leaves. Oh, you guys, I just have so much fun with you. Maybe I'll hurry and cut it all out because I don't know if I'm ready to go yet. We're having too much fun here, so I'm just going to hurry and cut out these leaves. It's a little skinny in between them, but I just try and do a little bit of a cutout there so there's still a little separation between them. And you can see it really doesn't take much time at all to cut these out. And just, oh, the other day, well, I can't show you till week 3, but I was in a big hurry for a little birthday thought. And so it came together so quick. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to show you, but well, you'll have to wait now until week 3. I'm sorry about that. It's a little teaser, I guess. Okay, I'm just going to cut out my black. Typewriter. I don't know. You all know that I love pink, but I don't know which color of typewriter is my favorite now. I kind of go back and forth. I really like the black one, and that little seafoam one. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I don't know. But today I felt a need to do pink since it is National Pink Day. Now, what drink are you going to have for dinner tonight? I thought, pink lemonade sounds good. There's probably a lot of other pink drinks that are really yummy too. Okay, so I had already cut out this big flower, but the secret I wanted to show you or tell you about the flower is snip really deep down into the petals. That way you can kind of curve the petals up a little more if you like. So it just gives a little more dimension to your card. And then you'll just add your little sentiment. Let's see. Now I've lost my sentiments. You guys are probably more organized than I am. I seem to just be a little haphazard. We did thank you, so I'll just do the same. And then you don't want to forget to cut the slit. And I'm just going behind those little bars that hold your paper in place. And you can have this come up as high or as low as you want. I'm going to have this one come up a little bit higher because I'm going to have more room for the flower. So maybe like so. And again, I'm just going to tape that in place. And now I can put my flower on it and position my leaves, and I could have them, I don't like it covering the typewriter too much, but you could have it just sitting like so. Let me turn it this way. So you just have it sitting like so, and you could put it on any paper. I just think it turned out so cute. So look how easy that was to come together. Now I can't wait to show you. While I was getting ready for the class, I thought of a new idea. Well, honestly, I had made a mistake, but I didn't want to change it, and it wasn't really a mistake that you would notice, except now I'm going to tell you what it was, so now you'll know too. But I learned today it really wasn't a mistake, so just wait. So I had positioned all of these little notes on the card cutout, but after I got them back from printing, I realized they all had something on them. I was going to leave a couple blank so you could have your own message, but wait till you see this. So I thought, okay, this is our new book collage paper. I think it's so cute. And I think a typewriter would be super cute on it as well. But this is the magic part. You're going to put these cards upside down. If I can tuck it in there. So like that. So you could still do your own message if you wanted. Or I'll show you what else you could do that I thought was really fun. So I'm going to go ahead and tape this in place so we have our little card. And then what you could do, and I just think you're so creative. I know you're going to come up with more ideas than even I did. So, but I'm like, then you could tuck some little hearts in. These were just hearts that were cut off. It was a pink chair, but I just had these scraps, and I just stuck those little hearts on there, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so cute. Doesn't have to have words, but just a little sentiment that says I love you. So that I'm thinking about you. You guys, I had such a fun time today. You know I love the color pink. So that made it especially fun. And then I got to hang out with each of you. Makes it all the better. So I hope you enjoy National Pink Day and the day the typewriter was invented. And don't forget to stop by Facebook and make a note of what you are celebrating. I can't wait to see what you're writing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy camping!